So, friends, finally the lockdown is over. However, Mumbai is still struggling to get back to normalcy. So, I thought, let me put forward my story of dealing with the lockdown. I'm sure each one of you will relate with what I have gone through during this lockdown. After initial few days of lockdown, actually initially I didn't realize, and after initial few days of lockdown there came a period which was aimless, directionless, purposeless, motionless, expressionless, hopeless, and to be more precise, useless period for me. It was a very restless period for me. After finishing up the routine household chores, there was apparently nothing left to do, nothing much to do except perpetual touring of your own house shifting your base from one room to another, taking a trip from kitchen to terrace, and so on. Prior to the lockdown, there were 100 things which I used to feel I could have finished had I got that 25th hour in a day. And now I had all the time. The whole day was at my disposal. It was unbelievable. Friends, it was unbelievable for me because I never had this luxury in my entire life. But those 100 courses suddenly disappeared, and here I became visionless also. So it was a very sinking feeling. The news from the outside world, and our helplessness. The sudden eruption of COVID cases in our country and in our own vicinity. There was a lot of despair and anxiety, unsaid fear and emotions amongst ourselves. Though I was very young, but I still remember the Bhopal gas tragedy in the year 1984, where also we were similarly locked up in our houses, with limited access to food, grocery and other essential items. But that situation was only for about a week or so, and then it started subsiding. But this pandemic has created a havoc, and its intensity is increasing exponentially with each passing day. After reaching a threshold, I realized that this is going to be a long, long battle. I started picking up the threads of my life, which had gone haywire by now. I actually didn't know what to do. So what I started doing is initially I started diverting myself from the negatives to the positives. Every morning the first thing I started doing is looking into the sky, which was much clearer. Air was fresher. The birds chirping all around, creating beautiful music which was soulfully and clinically soothing to our minds. Instead of sanitizing my hand every now and then, I started cleansing my brain from this corona effect. In the process, I decided to pursue some of my hobbies, but the resources were limited. I found some leftover acrylic paints and brushes in my daughter's school cabinet. But there were no sheets or canvas to paint. Then I recollected that I have a few earthen pots. They were kept for some different purpose. They were about 10 to 12. So I started painting them. And you won't believe that after each painted pot, I realized that the gray matter in my brain is still active. I wanted more, but the pots were over. So I did a glass painting. Slowly my mind started coming back to normalcy. I picked up the paintbrush after 23 years. I never got the time to pursue my interests. So my mind slowly started getting back to normalcy. And in addition to the office work from home, I started taking up some online tutorials. And before this, I was spending around 5 to 5.5 hours only in commuting. I was so programmed to this chaotic life that when I got the option of a peaceful life, it took some time for me to uninstall and then reinstall the entire operating system. So this pandemic has globally affected people. Physically, physiologically, psychologically, and not to forget, economically. It appears as if the arms of the clock have started moving anti-clockwise. Mumbai, which is known as the financial capital of India, became the corona capital of India. There is a common saying that we should stay away from the negative people. But the corona theory says we should stay away from the positive people. I also remember a traffic rule which perfectly fits here. Keep safe distance. So, in a nutshell, I want to say the events happening in the outside world affect our innermost crust. I just hope and pray this pandemic ends here and now. Friends, stay home and stay safe. By the way, I'll exhibit my pots which I had painted during my COVID days and the glass painting in my next video. Thanks and bye-bye.